Prepare to discover a secret that virtually no one talks about. A simple, unbelievably effective technique that could revolutionize your health, vitality, and even intimate moments, especially if you're over 50. What if I told you there's a specific, often ignored spot on your body where just 60 seconds of targeted massage each day could dramatically improve blood flow, melt away deep-seated tension, and yes, directly address those frustrating performance issues that seem to have silently crept up over the years? Before you dismiss this as some fleeting trend or alternative mumbo-jumbo, I urge you to lean in and hear this out. This isn't a new age fad. It's a centuries-old practice deeply rooted in traditional medicine, a powerful secret that modern science is now finally confirming and explaining. Many people will go through life never knowing about this simple yet profound solution, forever missing out on the opportunity to reclaim a level of health and confidence they thought was lost to time. Don't be one of them. In this deep dive, I'm going to reveal the exact location of this vital spot, walk you through the precise massage technique, recommend the specific oils that can supercharge its effectiveness, and break down exactly why this deceptively simple routine could be the missing cornerstone in your overall well-being. Imagine a life with no expensive gadgets, no awkward clinical visits, just a powerful, private, and incredibly effective method you can do at home, transforming your health from the inside out. This isn't just about temporary fixes, it's about unlocking lasting improvement and feeling like your best self again. The chance to reclaim your youthful vigor naturally and effortlessly is within your grasp, but only if you know where to look. Let's confront the elephant in the room. For many men after the age of 50, things undeniably shift, particularly down there. The robust blood flow you once took for granted begins to wane, sensitivity might decrease, and what once happened spontaneously now often requires considerable effort. Or worse, simply doesn't happen at all. It's a frustrating, often isolating experience that most guys silently accept as an inevitable part of aging. They might resort to temporary solutions, perhaps popping a pill when the moment calls for it, and then simply hoping for the best, never truly addressing the root cause. But what if there was another way, a more holistic and sustainable approach? What's actually happening beneath the surface is a fascinating interplay of physiological changes. Your pelvic floor muscles, that intricate network, responsible for everything from urinary control to the very mechanics of an erection, often become both tight and weak simultaneously. While it might sound contradictory, picture a rubber band that's been perpetually stretched. It feels taut, yet it lacks its original elasticity and snap. This chronic tension and underlying weakness impede vital functions. Concurrently, the delicate blood vessels in that crucial region lose their flexibility, leading to a noticeable slowdown in circulation. Furthermore, the sensitive nerves responsible for transmitting pleasure signals can become compressed, squeezed by tight muscles, and even poor posture accumulated over years. A lifetime of prolonged sitting, unmanaged stress, and the natural progression of aging can create a perfect storm of these interconnected problems. And because men are often reluctant to openly discuss these sensitive issues, many remain completely unaware that there's a remarkably straightforward yet powerful solution within their reach. Encouragingly, the mainstream medical community is finally beginning to acknowledge what Eastern medicine has understood for millennia: that targeted massage and specific pressure point therapy can dramatically enhance pelvic health and circulation. Modern physical therapists are increasingly incorporating these techniques to address pelvic floor dysfunction, while urologists are even recommending them to support prostate health. Yet, despite this growing recognition, the profound impact these methods can have on male potency and overall performance remains a largely whispered secret. This brings us to the very heart of the matter, the specific anatomical marvel I'm referring to. The pivotal point in question is known as the perineum, often reverently called the million-dollar point in traditional Chinese medicine due to its profound influence on vital energy and well-being. Anatomically, it's strategically located right in the middle, nestled between your scrotum and your anus. I understand that discussing this particular area might feel a tad uncomfortable, but its importance to male health cannot be overstated. This central hub is where a multitude of critical structures converge: major blood vessels that supply the penis, essential nerves that govern both erection and sensation, the very root of the penis itself, and intimate connections to the prostate gland. When you engage in a precise massage of this area, you are simultaneously influencing all of these interconnected systems, essentially revitalizing a core aspect of your masculine health. Think of it as a vital traffic intersection that has become progressively congested over the years, with everything backed up and nothing flowing smoothly. Massaging this point is akin to dispatching an expert traffic cop to meticulously clear the blockages and restore optimal flow. Blood begins to circulate more effectively, compressed nerves are decompressed, muscles release their long-held tension, and suddenly, physiological systems that haven't functioned optimally in years begin to respond with renewed vigor. Locating this transformative spot is far simpler than you might imagine. Begin by finding a comfortable position. Sit gently on the edge of a sturdy chair or recline with your knees comfortably bent. Using your index and middle fingers, apply a gentle, exploratory pressure to the area situated between your scrotum and anus. You're searching for a slightly softer, perhaps subtly indented region, roughly halfway between the two anatomical landmarks. Once you've found it, you might notice a mild tenderness or sensitivity. This is perfectly normal and in fact a good indicator that you're precisely on target. Now for the technique that yields the best results. Apply moderate pressure, similar to how you would gently check the ripeness of a tomato, not too hard, not too soft. Initiate small, deliberate circular motions, performing them clockwise for approximately 30 seconds, then seamlessly transition to counterclockwise for another 30 seconds. This completes your fundamental 1-minute routine. Remember, the goal isn't deep tissue manipulation. It's about consistent, gentle pressure that actively encourages healthy blood flow and releases accumulated tension. Some individuals prefer an alternative approach, favoring a gentle up and down motion, almost like a soft, bouncing sensation with their fingertips. Others find a press and release pattern more effective, holding the pressure for about 5 seconds before releasing for 5. Experiment with these different methods to discover what feels most impactful and comfortable for your unique body. The ultimate key lies in unwavering consistency and a keen awareness of your body's subtle responses. Should you experience any sharp pain, it's a clear signal that you're applying too much pressure. Conversely, if you feel absolutely nothing, you might need to increase the pressure slightly or adjust your position to be more directly on target. It's common for men to require a few attempts to perfect the technique, so don't be discouraged if it feels a bit awkward initially. After all, this is a vital part of your body that has likely never received this kind of conscious attention before. While performing this massage dry is certainly an option, incorporating the right type of oil can significantly amplify its effectiveness and comfort. The oil isn't merely for lubrication. Specific varieties possess remarkable properties that can boost circulation, quell inflammation, and even subtly support hormone balance. My top recommendation is undoubtedly castor oil, and for very compelling reasons. Castor oil boasts a unique ability to penetrate remarkably deep into tissues, far surpassing most other oils. It has been a revered staple in traditional medicine for centuries, specifically prized for its capacity to enhance circulation and reduce inflammatory responses. The ricinoleic acid inherent in castor oil acts as a potent anti-inflammatory agent and concurrently stimulates healthy blood flow. Therefore, when you massage the perineum with castor oil, you're essentially delivering a powerful double treatment. The mechanical benefits of the massage combined with the profound circulatory advantages of the oil itself. To use it effectively, warm about a teaspoon of castor oil between your hands first. Applying cold oil to such a sensitive area can be unpleasant. The gentle warmth also facilitates deeper penetration and enhances overall comfort during the massage. Many men report a distinct warming sensation after using castor oil, which is a direct indication of increased blood flow. Understanding the underlying mechanisms of why this massage works can greatly enhance your commitment to the practice. When you apply pressure to the perineum, a cascade of beneficial physiological events unfolds simultaneously. Firstly, you are directly mechanically improving blood flow. The rhythmic pressure and release act like a natural pump, efficiently pushing stagnant blood out of the area and drawing in a fresh supply. This region often suffers from sluggish circulation due to prolonged sitting and the effects of gravity, so this manual assistance makes a tangible difference. This influx of fresh blood delivers vital oxygen and nutrients, while simultaneously flushing away metabolic waste products that have accumulated over time. Secondly, you are stimulating delicate nerve endings that are directly connected to the erectile tissues. These crucial nerves can become compressed or desensitized with age and chronic tension. Gentle massage helps to decompress them, often leading to a measurable improvement in nerve conduction. Much like cleaning the contacts on an old electronic device, suddenly the signal flows clearly and strongly again. Thirdly, you are indirectly yet positively impacting the prostate gland. The prostate sits just above this area, and massaging the perineum significantly improves circulation to the prostate without requiring direct internal stimulation. Better prostate health is intricately linked to enhanced overall sexual function, improved hormone production, and a reduction in bothersome urinary issues. Fourthly, and significantly, you are releasing stubborn trigger points and deep-seated muscle tension within the entire pelvic floor. These muscles, much like any other muscle group in your body, can develop painful knots and areas of chronic tightness. Releasing these trigger points dramatically improves overall pelvic floor function, which is absolutely vital for robust erections, intensified orgasm experiences, and precise bladder control. Furthermore, this practice elicits a profound parasympathetic nervous system response. The massage actively engages your rest and digest system, effectively lowering levels of stress hormones like cortisol, which are notorious for interfering with optimal sexual function. Many men consistently report feeling noticeably more relaxed, centered, and tranquil after incorporating this massage, a natural outcome from a neurological perspective. The timing of your massage can influence its efficacy more than you might realize. The most opportune times for this practice are either first thing in the morning or just before you settle down for the night. A morning massage can capitalize on naturally higher testosterone levels, potentially boosting energy and function throughout your day. An evening massage, conversely, promotes profound relaxation and can contribute to improved nighttime erections and the phenomenon of morning wood. For your inaugural week, I recommend performing this massage every other day. You are introducing a new stimulus to sensitive tissues, and allowing adequate time for adaptation is crucial. Following this initial week, a daily massage lasting 1 to 2 minutes is considered ideal. While some dedicated individuals choose to perform it twice daily, in the morning and evening, this intensity isn't a prerequisite for most to experience significant benefits. Above all, consistency reigns supreme over duration. A mere minute every single day will yield far superior results than an exhaustive 10-minute session once a week. This practice is fundamentally about retraining healthy blood flow patterns and diligently maintaining tissue health, both of which necessitate regular, gentle stimulation. Consider it analogous to physical exercise. You wouldn't expect to build muscle or achieve peak fitness from a single, intense workout session each week. If you plan for intimacy, performing this massage approximately 2 to 3 hours beforehand can be particularly beneficial. It effectively primes the system without causing overstimulation. Some men discover that performing it immediately prior to intimate moments can be too stimulating or even distracting, so careful experimentation with timing is encouraged. During periods of heightened stress, or if you notice an increase in issues, you may temporarily increase the frequency to twice daily. However, if you experience any soreness or irritation, it's imperative to reduce the frequency back to every other day until your body has fully recovered. This is not a situation where more is better. Rather, it's about discerning and maintaining the optimal balance for your individual physiology. A pervasive mistake many men make is being overly aggressive with the massage. This is emphatically not a deep tissue sports massage. You are working with inherently delicate tissues and highly sensitive nerves. If you wake up feeling sore the next day, it's a clear indication that you applied too much force. If you feel bruised or experience significant discomfort, immediately ease up on the pressure. The correct pressure should feel firm but inherently comfortable, perhaps mildly tender, but never, under any circumstances, painful. Another common pitfall is abandoning the practice prematurely. Some men will try this for merely 3 days, fail to observe dramatic instant changes, and then quit. This technique operates on a cumulative basis. Think of it like starting a new gym routine. You don't magically develop muscles after a single workout. Most men report noticing initial subtle improvements within 1 to 2 weeks, with far more significant and noticeable changes manifesting after a consistent month of dedicated practice. Using the wrong type of oil or neglecting to use any oil at all represents another frequent error. A dry massage can lead to skin irritation and completely forfeits the profound additional benefits that therapeutic oils provide. Conversely, using unsuitable substances like petroleum jelly or generic lotions can clog pores and inadvertently create new problems. Therefore, strictly adhere to natural, high-quality oils that absorb effectively. Poor positioning is also a common issue. If you find yourself straining your hand or contorting your body to reach the area, consistency will inevitably suffer. Prioritize finding a comfortable position, whether it's lying down with bent knees, standing with one foot elevated on a stool, or sitting on the edge of your bed, whatever allows for easy, strain-free access. Some individuals attempt this massage through their clothing, which drastically limits its effectiveness. Skin-to-skin contact is absolutely essential for the oil to work its magic and for you to accurately perceive the tissue's response. Yes, this requires a degree of privacy and a willingness to be comfortable with your own body, but the profound benefits are undoubtedly worth overcoming any initial awkwardness. Beyond the obvious and highly sought-after improvements in erectile function, men who consistently incorporate this massage into their routine frequently report a surprising array of additional, unexpected benefits. Enhanced bladder control is a significant one. That irritating dribbling after urination often markedly improves or even completely disappears. For many men, the frequency of nighttime bathroom trips also notably decreases. Chronic pelvic pain, bothersome lower back pain, and persistent hip tension often show remarkable improvement. This is because the intricate pelvic floor muscles are deeply interconnected with all these areas, meaning that releasing tension here can cascade into widespread positive effects throughout the lower body. One patient recounted how his chronic hip pain, a persistent issue for 5 years, vanished entirely after just 3 weeks of consistent massage, much to the astonishment of his physical therapist. Hemorrhoid symptoms often alleviate. Even athletic performance, particularly in activities like cycling or running, frequently sees an uptick. The pelvic floor is an integral component of your core musculature, and when it functions optimally, your entire core system performs more efficiently, leading to improved stability, reduced fatigue, and faster recovery times. Furthermore, improvements in mental clarity and overall mood are commonly reported. There seems to be an intrinsic connection between attentively caring for this often neglected area and a general enhancement of well-being. Perhaps it's the improved circulation, the reduction in stress, or simply the empowering feeling of proactively taking charge of one's health. Whatever the precise mechanism, men consistently report a profound sense of feeling better, both physically and mentally. To further amplify the benefits, integrate deep conscious breathing during your massage. Breathe in deeply for 4 counts, hold for 4, and then exhale slowly for 4. This rhythmic breathing actively engages the parasympathetic nervous system, significantly enhancing the relaxation response. Some men also find that visualizing warmth and a healthy rush of blood flow to the area during the massage can be profoundly helpful. Exploring hot and cold therapy can also yield impressive results. Applying a warm compress to the perineum for about 5 minutes prior to the massage can effectively relax the tissues and optimize oil absorption. For the truly adventurous, contrasting cold therapy after the massage can boost circulation. A cold washcloth applied for a brief 30 seconds can invigoratingly stimulate the area. Incorporating stretches for your hip flexors and inner thighs, either before or after the massage, can further improve outcomes. These muscles are directly connected to the pelvic floor, and when they are tight, they exert a pulling force on everything. Simple stretches such as the butterfly stretch or the happy baby pose can make a substantial difference. Crucially, staying well hydrated is paramount. Adequate hydration improves blood flow throughout the body and assists in flushing out metabolic waste products released during the massage. Aim to consume roughly half your body weight in ounces of water daily, increasing this intake if you are physically active or reside in a hot climate. The true secret to making this practice a lasting success lies in seamlessly integrating it into your daily routine in a way that feels utterly natural, rather than like a tedious chore. Link it to an existing habit you already perform daily, perhaps right after your morning shower, just before brushing your teeth, or as an integral part of your bedtime ritual. Keep your chosen oil conveniently placed where you'll readily see it. The adage "out of sight, out of mind" holds true here. A small, discreet bottle on your nightstand or bathroom cabinet works perfectly. Initially, at least, consider tracking your progress. Use the Notes app on your phone or a simple journal. Rate your energy levels, any improvements in function, and your general sense of well-being on a simple 1 to 10 scale. After a month, review your entries. Witnessing tangible progress is an incredibly powerful motivator for consistent practice. Don't fall into the trap of perfectionism. If you happen to miss a day, resist the urge to compensate by doing extra the next day. Simply get back on track. Consistency over time is far more impactful than isolated perfect sessions. Even performing this 3 to 4 times a week offers considerable benefits, though daily practice remains the ideal. View this as proactive preventive maintenance, not just a reactive treatment. Even if your body is currently functioning optimally, this practice can help safeguard and maintain that function as you gracefully age. It is undeniably easier to preserve health than to endeavor to restore it once it has significantly declined. Ultimately, you stand at a crossroads with a clear choice. You can passively accept the narrative of inevitable decline, relying on pharmaceutical interventions with their associated side effects, and simply hoping for the best. Or you can dedicate a mere minute of your day to a remarkably simple yet powerful technique that actively enhances circulation, alleviates tension, and holistically supports your body's natural functions. This isn't about conjuring miraculous overnight transformations. It's about providing your body with the consistent, loving maintenance it inherently needs to operate at its peak potential. We diligently change the oil in our cars, meticulously clean our gutters, and regularly service our appliances. Why then would we neglect the fundamental maintenance of our own bodies, particularly those intimate parts that bring us profound pleasure and connection? The investment required is truly minimal. A minute of your precious time, a few dollars for a high-quality oil, and the courageous willingness to embrace something refreshingly different. The potential returns, however, are immeasurable. Profoundly improved function, enhanced overall health, and the undeniable confidence that blossoms from taking active, empowered control of your own well-being. So, here is my personal challenge to you. Commit to this practice for just 30 days. Every single morning or evening, dedicate 1 minute to gentle, deliberate massage using a good quality oil. Pay close attention to the subtle and significant shifts you experience within your body and mind. Most men are not only astonished by the noticeable improvements in their sexual function, but also by the profound, overarching sense of well-being that emanates from nurturing this often overlooked yet vital area of their anatomy. Sometimes the most straightforward solutions hold the greatest power. This ancient technique, now bolstered by modern scientific understanding, truly could be the missing piece in your personal health puzzle. If you found this information valuable, please consider sharing it with another man who might immensely benefit. These crucial conversations need to happen more openly and honestly. Be sure to subscribe for more practical, actionable health advice that extends far beyond the conventional eat better and exercise more recommendations, and do drop a comment below sharing your personal experience if you decide to try this technique. Your story has the power to inspire and encourage another man to take proactive action. Remember, your best years do not have to be relegated to the past. With the right knowledge and the consistent application of simple, profound practices, you possess the capacity to maintain and even significantly improve your function and vitality well into your later years.